I'm not very good at this. Whatever. I got natural lighting, and I've got questions. So, first question. Do you ever habajag gate or ++2 semicolon add exclamation mark underscore open parentheses question mark? Not funny, didn't laugh. Jose Nunez comments, when is the next swim and social with the pals? So I feel like I gotta give like context for this. Boom. Last year, we have a summer band going into senior year, which is just like every Monday night, the director is like, hey, let's learn the stand tunes that we play in the stands during football games, so we don't have to do it during August games, so that way we can just learn the show. We do that. It's optional because, people go on vacations. We also have socials afterwards, and we had the social hosted at someone's house, and it was we called it a swimming social. I took a Snapchat that said swimming social with the pals, because, what are you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna post it on Snapchat. And to answer your question, when is the next swimming social with the pals? Well, they're all dead. For obvious reasons. Aiden Garcia asks, how many virgin sacrifices are you willing to make to become YouTube famous? Now, tell everyone, okay? It's not a secret, okay? You don't have to kill virgins. Like, I'm a virgin, Craig, make sure you're watching this, okay? I'm tired of this. Just extra virgin olive oil. It's in the name, extra virgin. You get more virginity than just a regular virgin. Because all virgins have one virgin. And extra virgin olive oil, I haven't done the math, but you just take a bottle that's like this big, and it's like, whoop, like that much. You just pour it on whatever you're doing, and boom. 3 virgins. So much easier, less death. Yeah. If you need blood, you probably shouldn't be doing whatever ritual you're doing. Ninth Gaming wants to know, are you going to keep the watermark? Well, yes. I've heard a lot of people say that it's, like a little, trademark of the channel, kind of. It's really cool. Not really, it's just they like it. It's like, a defining feature of my low qualityness. But as you can see, I'm constantly evolving my channel. Originally, I put my phone on my dresser. Like, look at this. And this is the distance. It was that way in, the Tom and Jerry video. Now, I would just zoom in like this, and I have to keep doing that. So instead of doing that, I put my phone on my music stand, but it broke. So if you look closely, you'll also notice that there's a bit of a lighting change. Just want y'all guys' opinion. Do you like the natural lighting more or the interior lighting? Regardless, I'm using interior lighting if I'm recording at night, so you might not have a say. I'm recording this on the second day because I lost my footage because of iPhone storage. Just cut off my recording because I had too much storage, but I deleted stuff, and let's begin again. Alfie White requests the information of, will you ever stop being self-aware? Well, depends on, the self-aware. I've never really acknowledged my self-awareness because that's just, dumb. While I could acknowledge that self-awareness, I would then have to acknowledge the self-awareness of me acknowledging that, and then I just keep doing that, and thus the cycle. And now I have to acknowledge that, wow, that cycle's pretty self-aware. That's pretty crazy. And then I'm obligated to acknowledge that, hey, I'm pretty sure we're starting a new cycle of self-awareness. And thus a new cycle, and it just keeps going on forever. And then I acknowledge that cycle. And so, self-aware cycle again. And it's just infinite. And all the cycles are part of another cycle. It just goes on forever. And that's part of the cycle. So, I don't think I will ever stop being self-aware. Because, maybe a registered fool, but I'm aware of everything I really shouldn't really be trying to be self-aware on, or aware on. That was a pretty meta thing. Solus Track 5 would like to know, what made you want to start making YouTube videos? Well, I thought it'd be fun. I kind of wanted to make my own, like, movie review channel. Like, I remember what JonTron used to do, like, with Titanic, and, well, Danny Gonzalez sometimes reviews movies. I kind of wanted to do that, and I did that for 2 moves, and then I'm like, what if I, like, branched out a little bit, and then I did Episode and Darman, and then I did those 2 again. So, really, I'm kind of like a commentary channel. But why do I want to do that? Well, I feel like that's the easiest avenue for me to, like, you know, get YouTube famous without virgin sacrifices, obviously. But just seems like a fun thing. If I get YouTube famous and I'm able to make money off of videos, that's lit. If I don't, well, I'm trying to be like a video game director. I have this idea for a video game. It's just, I'm not really gonna go into detail about it, but I've been like daydreaming and like adding like different elements to the point where it's, once it's fully fleshed out, it's going to be longer than the Harry Potter series. Mikey, the guy who keeps asking for a Discord, wants to know, what consoles do you have? Oh, that's a different question. I have PS4, I have a PC, and I have a Swatch. Pretty much only play Smash Bros. Ultimate. If y'all are wondering my mains, I'm trying to get good at Cloud because I feel like he's got a kit that really suits my playstyle. Kind of need to get good at not dying with his recovery because it's a little trash. Not that trash. I also really like Joker.
Wow, he's
because,
just
like,
talking
I really like
to
Persona 5.
fill the
It's like my favorite
video.
game. My last question is from Twitter, and it's Claire27 asking, I love you? Now, I could go into being scared because someone on Twitter likes me, and I'm someone's YouTube crush, but,
Uh-oh.
so if for whatever reason you want to give hate, don't. Just don't. Hate bad. I'm going to answer some questions you might not have asked. My home screen. What is this image? One day, my friends were like, hey, you look like Chris Pratt. And I was like, aha, yeah, I can kind of see it. And then another day, it was like, in band, we played for graduation. It was like last year. One of my friends was like, hey, you know what? Let me get a photo of you. And then he took this photo. I don't know why my nostril was like that. Or I don't know why my nose is like that. He's pretty good at like photoshopping and stuff, so he collaged these photos on his phone. We got young Chris Pratt, me, normal Chris Pratt, and you can definitely see the similarities. The last question you might be wondering, why am I using Filmora 9? Well, I googled video editor, and Filmora 9 was free. I'm like, yeah, I'll use it. Hopefully it's easy. And, well, it was easy. It really is. If you're starting up, and you're like, yeah, I'll pay for this to get rid of the watermark, go ahead. There are other free video editors. I haven't really gone into that world. I've looked at OBS, and I tried to do something with Shortcut, but it's just like not, I don't feel like it's that user friendly. Like in Shortcut, no, it's Shotcut. You have to, in order to play your videos, you have to press the L key, and to stop playing or to pause, you have to press the K key. There's no on-screen thing where you can be like, oh hey, let me just click this and pause it. Nope. And while yes, it is incredibly like customizable where you can like adjust everything to where you want it, look at this. Look at how clean this looks. And look, I can adjust this too. I can't really move stuff anywhere, but like, this is in a really good spot, this is in a really good spot, And yeah, of course timeline's on the bottom. And it's not like, oh, if I increase this, then like this will actually accommodate that I've increased my timeline size. And on Shotcut, if I raise the timeline, it covers the video. So I have to readjust the timeline. So I have to adjust this before I adjust the timeline. And I had to figure out that, oh, I actually have to put in the timeline, I have to put in the little like space where I put it in the videos. And even then, it doesn't even look as good. It just gives you the name. It's like a good picture of like what you're doing. And I understand that's literally my hand, but sometimes it isn't. And I can just name it something before I put it into Filmora. So then that pro over Shotcut is irrelevant. But it's so much cleaner. Look, it's like 4 easy to identify tabs versus just the name of it. So Filmora is just clean, and I already have the watermark and people like the watermark, so boom. I'm gonna stick with Filmora. And by the way, this is not sponsored, but I would like to be sponsored, Filmora. But anyways, we're gonna have a lighting change because I've already recorded the ending yesterday because anyways, so just going forward, I don't have a lot going on this week. Just reviewing because next week on Monday I have my AP Physics C exam, and I finished 2 of my dual credit classes. Well, both. They're the only ones I had. So my only classes that I will be doing are band, creative writing, and any free out there physics stuff. Because, you know, when I took AP World History, there was like still stuff we were doing just to like, you know, do stuff. So if we get some of that, just because the system requires us to be doing stuff, I'll be doing that, but I'll be way more able to do videos. I'm actually feeling okay about May. If we're looking at the year in review so far, January almost died in World War III happening. February, forest fire in Australia. Or wherever coronavirus broke out, isolation in April. Who knows what's going to happen in May? Who knows? I'm not feeling too bad about May. Because, you know, I got less stuff that I have to do for school. And I can do a lot more of what I want to do, which is play video games and make videos. I do want to get popular. My main motivation to this was probably like, hey, this seems like a fun thing that I can do, and if I get a massive fan base and I can get paid from this, lit. If I don't, I want to be I guess I should probably say my motivations and stuff. I want to be like a video game director. I've had, going forward, what I want from y'all, I want y'all to share this stuff. I know everyone on YouTube says like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Just make sure you are like subscribed and watching my videos. That's all I really want to do. I really want y'all to do. I feel good if y'all do subscribe or like, but I want you to like it if you actually do like this stuff. The notification bell is, I mean, if you're not getting my content, then yeah, use the bell. I get my content. I don't really know. Follow my Twitter. I post on it. As I get more followers, I probably will get a little bit more interactive. Probably like we'll play Jackbox and then I'll record it and then I'll post it on YouTube. Things about Jackbox up there. But yeah. End of the video.